Technology is fantastic. The real question that we all have to decide is how are we going to use it? This technology, I think, is being used for a greater good. It's improving businesses' bottom lines, but it's also creating cultures where people thrive. And I think that's what Salesforce really provides. In time, real time, the power to change and improve right now, constantly. We can figure out what's happening in the moment. If it's not working, be able to change it. If it is working, how do we customize it even more? So in our group, for example, on Chatter, we have people that are solving problems all the time in real time. And our sales increased immediately from Salesforce. I think we had a 38% increase, if I remember, in our core sales group. The ability to listen and know what's really happening in the world, all over the world, any blog, Radiant 6, being able to know anything that's going on Twitter, anything at least on the front page of Facebook. I can't tell you what it means. It means to me that we can meet more needs. Instead of having a relationship of one-to-many, you can have many one-to-one relationships. I've always leaned in the direction of creating raving fans simply because I love people and I want people to be served. It's the depth of connection that makes the world go round. It's the depth of connection that fulfills us. And that connection comes from the caring, it comes from interest, it comes from knowing that person. You wouldn't, in a million years as a sales manager, tolerate a sales representative who went in with a pigeonholed idea of who the client was and try to fit them into that. Not in the world we live in today. Today, you need them to be listeners, you need them to be creative, come up with solutions and find a way to meet that person's individual needs using all the resources you have as a company. I think the beauty of all these tools that Salesforce has created is everyone's intelligence being combined to solve problems, to make things better, to improve things for our clients is incredible. But I think we really want to know that we matter. And Work.com helps people know they matter. The average cost of replacing a sales representative today in Fortune 1000 companies is $1 million. You also have the downtime. It takes somewhere between 6 and 12 months to onboard them where they're fully effective once again. All of that thing comes because we didn't performance manage along the way. Today, performance review in most companies, at least in the tech community, my clients, they're not performance reviewing once a year. They're like, what are you doing today, this hour, this moment? An algorithm's going to replace this. We're looking for a robot to replace this. So the added value is human beings' consciousness, their creativity. And so instead of once a year, somebody looking forward to or not looking forward to performance review, having to happen in real time, and it's happening where you're responsible not just to a manager, we're all responsible to each other. And not only responsible, but we get acknowledged by each other. You create a different culture. You have a culture where everybody gives people feedback. It's authentic because they know everybody's seeing it. It's real, it's respectful because it's public also, everybody's seeing it. You can see if someone's being a monkey. People are truly acknowledging each other because it's so easy and because it's fun to do. And also connecting it to Chatter and integrating it, that's the real value. Another whole system to manage, nobody wants that. And I think that's the greatest thing about Salesforce, everything integrates. Putting this generation in an old work environment is like putting this generation in the old school system. Their brains have been wired from day one to operate at tempo where they're not just a receiving vessel, they're a creator. And if you want productivity, you don't want to rewire someone. That's a big job, and it's not going to work. You want them to tap into the wiring they've got and let them maximize it and enjoy it. Work.com does that. When we bring the synergy of everyone together, storming forward towards finding a way to serve the customer better than anybody else on earth and doing it more efficiently and more effectively, you're going to see profitability, you're going to see top line growth, and you're going to have a culture that continues to grow. Technology is used to expand the power of our core assets, which is the intelligence, creativity, passion, and focus of some brilliant minds we call our team. Salesforce is passion, it's the future, it's the present, it's an opportunity for you to really harness all of your resources to maximize what you're here for, which is to add value as a company to your clients and to your associates and to your partners and to yourself. It's a culture that will remind you of what you're capable of and empower you to do it by giving you simple tools that really work.